My name is Mark Bayshore. I work at Digital Kitchen. I'm head of creative here. Digital Kitchen is sort of a little bit of an oddity, an anomaly probably. Once was a design firm in broadcast, now works in all sorts of different areas. Artists, filmmakers, writers. We're a little bit of an agency, a little bit of a production company, and a little bit of a, I guess, collective. I tried just about everything else in life. I've been everything from, like I say, a handyman to a zookeeper to the restaurant business to business and everything in between. And the one thing that always attracted me when I wasn't working was the arts. And it had never occurred to me that I could actually do that for a living until I was older. I've been at Digital Kitchen for over 10 years, so I was one of the first 15 or so employees. Digital Kitchen is now 104 people. The name Digital Kitchen implies sort of a new realm, making art with computers. My interest has always been in things sort of not necessarily very digital. With the exception of editing equipment, I kind of like filmmaking that is sort of handmade. I don't really have a particular project in mind other than a sort of a series or a long, I guess, family of projects that fall under areas that are closest to my heart, beginning with the True Blood title sequences, which was based on documentary style or found footage style piece. So we either found or shot everything in the entire piece to create a main title that wasn't produced in the traditional sense of the word. We also did a great documentary piece that I'm super proud of for New Balance about factory town and back east, interviewing people and sort of smoke jumping into a town for a week and a half and creating a documentary film. Oftentimes, another thing that makes Digital Kitchen unique, at least as an agency, is that we make everything that we think up, usually in-house. One of the things that we propose to our clients is that the guy that pitches you the job is the guy that hands you the job when it's finished. And as a result, we need artists that can actually make stuff with a camera, with a still camera, with a motion camera, with a computer, and with their hands. We actually encourage our artists to do some thinking or head out on the street with a camera or sit down with a pad of paper before they turn on their computer. Once a week we're at the art store, and oftentimes our best ideas start with, just as it's been for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years, a pencil goes down to a piece of paper. Our best ideas start there.
My name is Heineken Walker, and I'm the senior producer here at Digital Kitchen in Seattle. This world is a lot of dealing with clients, finding people for the team, making sure everybody has everything they need, and making sure we deliver everything beautifully and on time, on schedule, on budget. So it's pretty much rallying the troops and making sure that everything gets done as it should. My first job was strictly graphics, and we have had the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup account for a really long time. Everything from that to a music video for Big Love, the HBO show. And we basically, again, the whole think it, make it model, gave them pages and pages of options, for marketing, and ended up making a Christmas album and music video to go along with that, which was tons of fun. Also went to South Africa earlier this year to do a project for BBC for the World Cup. Just the creative process, to me what's pretty awesome about Digital Kitchen in particular is the group coming together and all the different energies and all the different ideas that kind of come together that end up making the actual creative project, right? So you have a little nugget from here, a little nugget from there, but it's really everyone from edit to a little bit of graphics here, a little bit of, art direction on a shoot here that really brings it all together as a whole. I feel like when you're in this industry, regardless if you're a studio manager, an editor, a producer, or a PA, it's incredibly helpful to come from a creative stance and a creative background, not only to help you understand the process better, but to actually be involved in the process.
My name is Dmitri Artists, and I work for Digital Kitchen Seattle. I am a senior creative, specifically in the digital interactive space, but we kind of put senior creative. I took computer science and business as my majors, and then I also like kind of took a few art classes because I was interested in art as well. I think the thing I probably learned from the art classes probably is just the basics, just the kind of fundamental understanding of knowing grid systems, typography, art, color, drawing, basics.
The thing about interactive is that you have an opportunity there for conversation. There's, with traditional media, it's sort of a one-way conversation. We're just kind of speaking at you. And with interactive, I think it's exactly that. It's interactive. So it's the one opportunity we have to actually start to create conversation. So for a lot of the projects we have, it's not just storytelling, but you're kind of like creating these narratives that then people can add their piece to and start to kind of create narratives of their own or branch off. And interactive allows you to sort of those freedoms that you don't traditionally have with sort of the media of the past. With technology, there's sort of, I guess you kind of run into these roadblocks of you can only do so much. You have to be able to bring what you from a design perspective or art perspective and bring that into the technology side to actually make something that people want to experience. So I think having an idea of some of more of the practical sides of art or design and bringing those into technology is the only way that makes human experience out of technology.
Don't be afraid to just do something that you love. I think that's the one thing about that I feel lucky with. Every day I come in and do something I love, and if you love doing something with computers, then do something with computers and find a way to, if you like something with art, you can kind of bring those together, which is I think something that I found that I like to do. So I think it's just don't be afraid to fail and do something, and I think create and make as much as you can.